NATO is set to boost its mission in Afghanistan with an additional 3,000 troops, bringing the total number of service personnel to 16,000 in the country. Here's what the NATO Secretary-General confirmed, and our correspondent Peter Oliver fills in the details.
We have decided to increase the number of troops. There will be more troops. The current level is around 13,000. The new level will be around 16,000.
NATO set to increase their contingent on the ground in Afghanistan. This troop increase had been rumbling along since May. It also came alongside rumours that each of the member states would be asked to kick in an extra $1 billion to the round NATO pot, but that hasn't been spoken of anymore just at the moment. We understand that half of those 3,000 troops will come from the United States, the other half coming from, well, the other 28 member states that make up NATO. And they will be in addition to the 3,000 extra US troops that were announced back in September by US Defense Secretary Jim Mattis. This was all part of Trump's strategy on how to tackle the Taliban in Afghanistan. 16 years, US and NATO have been on the ground there. We have seen that in some areas the Taliban have been rooted out, they've been eradicated in some areas, but in others they've either gained ground or they've proved particularly troublesome to out from particular tribal areas of the country. Just this year alone, in 2017, the Taliban's claimed responsibility for around 100 attacks, which has killed nearly 1,000 people. Well, it's not just the Taliban. Islamic State have also been operating within Afghanistan, and it's the people of that country that's had to bear the brunt. They're trapped on one side with terrorists trying to kill them, while on the other, many have been killed as a result of US airstrikes.
US forces bombarded everyone, including children, men and women. Our houses have been destroyed under the bombardment. Children and women were wounded and killed. There are no houses left. They're all gone. Some homes were burnt by Islamic State militants and others were hit by US drone strikes.
The fight there is ongoing. Islamic State militants came and started the clashes. They wanted to cut our heads off. Then US troops bombed the area, so we left and came here.
So an extra 3,000 NATO troops will be making their way to Afghanistan. We can expect that statement from Jens Stoltenberg to be rubber-stamped and confirmed when the NATO defence ministers meet in Brussels this coming Thursday.